Well, welcome back to my garden again. Margaret, of course, from beautiful Queensland and Australia. How are you all today? And more specifically, welcome back to the roses in my garden. Many subscribers ask me what my favourite rose is. And, you know, I have a lot of favourites for different reasons. I have some that bloom more profusely. I have some that have an amazing fragrance. I have some that have amazing resistance to disease in the area that I live in. If I could pick a favourite rose, I would have to say that it would be Double Delight. Double Delight has lived happily in my garden for a while. However, if you want to know what the best rose is, the best place to go is to the person who bred it. Now, this rose garden here is a memorial garden to David Austin. I've talked many times about his roses and how he spent a lifetime both hybridizing, breeding roses, so that people like you and I could really enjoy them in our gardens. And so he's a master at it. He knew everything. He was well in his 90s when he passed away. He spent his lifetime doing that. So I've got to listen to him. And in his words, the best rose he ever bred in his life was Olivia Rose Austin. This beautiful little rose that sits in the fronts of this garden here. This particular rose was named after his granddaughter. So you could understand there's a lot of emotion that goes behind this and went into the actual breeding of this rose. Let me show you the varying steps until it's fully in bloom. This rose is a beautiful soft pink. This bud has been out less than 24 hours. You can see how small they are. The one down here actually came out early yesterday morning, and look at what happens when they're just a little bit older. Still beautiful and soft and delicate and quite small. After about 2.5 to 3 days, they look like this. The centre is still closed, but the outside petals have opened up a little bit wider. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful, lovely little fragrance on it. Grows to about 1 metre tall. And after 3 or 4 days, now it is fully open. And because it opens up this wide, it means the bees and the tiny birds and the butterflies can hop inside. How beautiful is this? It's so healthy. You can see the buds all over it. The whole bush is beautiful. Like I say, it's due to be 1 metre tall. It is actually well over 1 metre, but things in my garden do grow a little bit differently. But I just need to say, David Austin was right. This rose, would you believe, has only been in my garden since July. So 7 months, and already it's flowering like this. Little hybrid tea. It's got its watering spout down there. Once again, all my roses get watered at the base. But for me, I think David Austin was right. This is an absolutely glorious, quite healthy rose in my garden, and I can understand why he not only loved his granddaughter so much, but he loved the fact that he could create this most beautiful rose for her. How wonderful would it be that somebody named a rose after you? I think his granddaughter will be very happy the rest of her life. Have a great day today, everyone.